Guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ross. So let's talk about this real quick. You saw the title, right? But it's not what you think. You're going to be seen as weird once you get your body in shape. And what do I mean by that? Hear me out. On your journey to crafting your physique, right? Building your physique, lifting heavy, so on and so forth, however you choose to get it, you're going to realize that there are stages to it, right? For example, in the beginning, you might start lifting and working on your physique and improving your body, but then you're also still hanging out with friends and drinking and doing things that are just generally not good for your body. It'll get to a point to where those things that you're doing, right, they're gonna catch up and you're gonna realize that, okay, if I don't give this up, I'm gonna be here at this physique. A lot of people just give up, they get a good enough body and consider themselves fit. So when we talk about fit, we might be talking about different types of fit, but a lot of people, they lose a stomach, right? Lose a little body fat and they consider themselves fit. When we're talking about fit on my channel over here, we're talking about muscle mass, like jacked, okay? I just wanted to put that out there. So, okay, he started going to the gym, all right? Got, seeing results, but then he gets to a point where he plateaus. So what does this guy do? In this example, let's use John, right? John wants to start working out. Okay, John starts working out and John's still hanging out with his friends. Okay, it gets to a point where John is now trying to level up his physique, right? He's reached a peak in his physique where he can no longer really, level up while doing the things that he's already doing. So now John is in a situation where he has to sacrifice. That's how the universe works. You gotta give something up to gain something everywhere, okay? So now John's like, all right, I kind of care about my physique and I've got a goal to get more jacked. I got to cut some of these, bad activities out. Okay, so now John isn't really going out and drinking late night anymore. John's body starts changing, right? His body, he's getting more defined. He's seeing gains, muscle mass is coming in, cool. Now John reaches the point where he hits another plateau. Now what? Now John realizes I can't really go out and eat with my homies the same way I used to in the past. I kind of have to start dialing back my diet and being conscious as to what I'm putting in my body, right? He's realizing that, okay, something's got to shift. So he cut out the alcohol, first stage, saw progress. Now he reached a plateau and he's realizing, okay, diet. I got to get my diet on track. Well, now he can't really hang out with the buddy anymore. He can't hang out with his homies. They can't just go to spontaneous dinners anytime, right? Within reason, guys. Again, we're not extremists here, but for the most part, you got to sacrifice a couple things there. Okay, so John does that, and now he levels up his body, okay? He got a little bigger, a little more defined, getting attention everywhere, cool. Now he's really into this. Like he's seen the results. He's seen, how people treat him. He's starting to see things. Now he's fully, committed to it, right? Okay, so now John wants to take his physique to elite level. What does John do now? Well, John realizes that, okay, I need to sleep more, all right? He realizes that he's got to sleep more. So what does he do? Well, you can't really hang out with homies at, fucking 11 p.m. anymore every night, right? Those late nights are gonna start catching up. So guess what now? He's got to cut off certain, activities that he knows are gonna go past a bedtime that he would like to be in bed at, right? So he's got to cut off certain activities around certain times to be able to go to bed at a certain time. Now, doing that requires you to say no to a lot of opportunities, right? The homies are always gonna come to you with new stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, let's do this. The timing's not gonna work out for you. Nah. After a while, they're gonna start looking at you like you're weird, right? Okay. Oh, he's weird. He can't do anything. Same thing for food. You guys are gonna go somewhere, you're ordering this. Yo, this is the best fucking, plate of this that I've ever had. You should try it, John. Nah. Why? Yeah, that's how they're thinking. Why? You're like, in your mind, why you can't eat that. You're not gonna digest that well. You're gonna end up storing that as body fat. Wake up looking a little goofy. Cheeks puffed up. Nah. Oh well, you're weird. Okay. Now this keeps going on in a bunch of different avenues. Things like that will just keep going on. It will get to a point where now your lifestyle, which is reflected by your physique, right, just shows pure discipline. So Now, in actuality, the things that you do that, kind of reflect your body now that you're jacked and ripped, those things to most people are considered weird, right? The time that you go to bed, the foods that you avoid eating, right? A bunch of things in your life just start becoming very strict, and it trickles down to other aspects now, right? So it's not just really at the body now, because your health is your priority, your body is your priority. So this is your moneymaker. So now, even for your career, you're gonna find yourself kind of, basing everything on how and when you can get your workouts done, or get your rest in, or sleep on time, so on and so forth. Everything else that you're going to be doing around lifting and exercising, they're going to look weird on the outside looking in. Be ready for that. For those of you guys who are not there yet, get ready for that. So every time you level up your physique, you're going to realize that you've got to make certain sacrifices. That's the truth. So when I see someone who's in top-notch shape, like well-defined muscles, like lean, I know he's disciplined. There's no way you get that, unless you're disciplined, right? And you can't buy that shit. You can't buy an elite body, right? You can buy a bunch of things, but you can't. You can probably buy status. You could buy, materials that temporarily make you look good, but you can never buy a nice body. That's why it's kind of funny when people talk about money, a millionaire or $1 million body, people kind of associate a fit body as being that valuable, right? Think about it, how much would someone really pay for a nice body, right? You're not paying $10,000 for that. Most people, it's their dream body. It's shit that they go to the movies to see. They're putting money out for it. So this stuff is valuable. So at the same time, something that's probably worth millions, right? An elite top tier body, I'm sure a millionaire would pay millions for it. So imagine what you have to sacrifice to get it. These can't be small sacrifices, right? These have to be substantial sacrifices. So your social life, you're gonna sacrifice certain things there. You're gonna sacrifice certain things in the foods that you eat, right? The people who you hang around, you're gonna sacrifice some of that, right? The time you go to bed. So activities are gonna have to cater to your higher vibrational, right, cleaner living lifestyle. And that's just a reality with leveling up your physique, right? Getting jacked. Something as awesome as having a nice body will have people thinking that you're weird because of the things that you do around it to get that body, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So obviously you're not going to give those up. Once you get to a certain point, your truth is going to be your truth, and you're going to be your conviction is going to be on a different level. So people and their opinions and how weird they think you are, it won't really matter to you at the end of the day. And with that being said, guys, this is going to be at the end of this video. I could talk about this for a long time, but that's going to be this for now. If you have any questions, let me know in my comment sections. If you have any comments, comment down below. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.